They're so crisp.
They're for dinner.
One more. Really crisp, not greasy.
Sure, the crisp goes in the French fries, because Crisco oil stays in the pan.
All the oil?
Almost. Watch. I'll measure the Crisco oil, then fry these potatoes, and...
Oh, Crisco oil stays in the pan.
all except 1 tablespoon.
One more.
Martha.
The crisp goes in the French fries, because Crisco oil stays in the pan.
Yes.
There it's really loud.
No one did give me this was water.
At this daycare center in Guelph, Ontario, Munch's hometown, he's testing some new material.
I'm a storyteller first. That's where the stories come from. I make them up and develop them in front of kids. So I'm like a stand-up comedian for kids. Then she looked at her mother, and she looked at her father, and she said, "Be careful, don't climb." That's the end of that story.
It wasn't
I
always
love that.
kids and stories and books. Growing up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, life was moving Munch in another direction.
Well, my family had 9 kids in it, and I was number 4. But I studied to be a Catholic priest for 7 years. It took me a long time to figure out that it just wasn't the life for me. I didn't like it.
I quit. And
I decided to take a job in a daycare center just to get my mind together, because guys didn't really work in daycare, you know.
He married a co-worker, and years later, in the 70s, disillusioned with the U.S., they moved to Guelph.
Sure, we decided we wanted to raise kids someplace else. We started going to have kids. We decided to raise kids someplace else.
And that's what came to Canada.
Check out the dog room.
My kids are intuition. I did put it out a lot.
Daughter Taya is the youngest of 3 children the Munches have adopted. Objective critic that she is, Taya Munch has, of course, read all her father's books.
I think he's good at what he does. I think he's a really good writer.
Do you think he's the best?
No.
Call it destiny, call it what you will. Robert Munch is doing what he likes to do best.
I think he's realistic in his stories and funny, and the kids can sense that.
And it's quite obvious that he loves what he does.
And that's the end of that story.
And that's the end of that story.
If you are looking for new ways to add the zesty flavor of Mexico to your meals, Campbell's introduces new Fiesta Tomato Soup. Only Campbell's combines juicy tomatoes with jalapenos and just the right spices for authentic Mexican flavor. It's the perfect way to create delicious Mexican meals like chicken fajitas. New Fiesta Tomato from Campbell's. Mexicano meals.
It's time for making a party for friends or the neighborhood. So make your party with Kentucky Fried Chicken and make it finger-licking good.
Right now it's Party Pleaser Month at your Kentucky Fried Chicken store. So for any kind of a party, big or small, have a party with the Colonel.
America loves what the Colonel cooks. Anytime, any place, it's finger-licking good.
Chasing the chill away from a rainy day. Oh, something to warm you up. Wrap your hands around it. America's cup, America's cup. Lipton cup of soup.
Real soup, real ingredients. America's favorite instant soup.
America's cup, America's cup. Lipton cup of soup. America's cup.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We should have time for 2 final questions. Just hang on a second. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi. No, I'm on stage with Emilio. No, I'm sorry. With Emilio and Bob. Yeah. Okay. For Bob.
Oh, it's been
you have
great.
a delivery for Bob McGrath.
A what?
Delivery for Bob McGrath.
A delivery here?
Yeah, right here in the room.
Why, how could that be? Oh my goodness!
Hey, man, it's killer.
Right that way, right through the door. How about a big hand for everybody?
The robots. The robots. All right, man.
Was this a UPS or a FedEx delivery? Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Sorry it took us so long. It only was like 3 months in post, but we got it here. Hope you guys enjoy the donuts.
We will. We'll pass them on. How about a big hand for all that?
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Emilio Delgado, Mr. Bob McGrath.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming out for Florida Supercon.